Hello, everyone, and welcome to Actors Are Born, the podcast that takes you behind the scenes of the lives and careers of the brightest stars in film and television. Today, we're turning our spotlight on a pure talent, a chameleonic actress who has conquered the world with her versatility and magnetic charisma. We're talking about the extraordinary Jodie Comer. If I say the name Villanelle, many of you will immediately have a clear image in mind. A psychopathic assassin with a penchant for high fashion, capable of switching between accents with disarming ease. But Jodie Comer is so much more. Born in Liverpool on March 11, 1993, hers is not the story of a classic, predestined actress. In fact, her first real gig came almost by chance, after a drama teacher encouraged her to enter a competition for a BBC radio drama. She won, and from that moment on, she knew this was her path. Her early career was solidly rooted in British television. Many will remember her as Chloe in My Mad Fat Diary, a cult series about teenage life in the 90s. In it, she played the protagonist's best friend, beautiful and popular, but with her own hidden frailties. Even then, you could see her ability to give depth to characters who might have seemed one-dimensional on paper. Another key role before her global success was in Dr. Foster. Here, she played Kate Parks, the young lover of the protagonist's husband. A difficult role, that of the other woman, which Jodie handled with incredible maturity, making her not just a simple antagonist, but a complex figure, at times vulnerable and at times calculating. But the role that changed everything, that catapulted her into the pantheon of international stars, is undoubtedly that of Villanelle in Killing Eve. The series, created by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, is an atypical thriller, a deadly and obsessive game of cat and mouse between MI6 agent Eve Polastri, played by Sandra Oh, and the contract killer Villanelle. The plot follows Eve's hunt for this elusive assassin, but the hunt soon turns into a mutual obsession. Villanelle is not your classic villain. She is witty, childish, brutal, elegant, and profoundly lonely. Jodie Comer gave her a soul, making her one of the most iconic characters in recent TV history. Her skill with accents, from Russian to Italian, French to German, has become legendary and an integral part of the character. For this performance, she deservedly won an Emmy and a BAFTA, cementing her status on the world stage. From the small screen to the big, the transition was both natural and powerful. In 2021, we saw her in two very different films. The first was Free Guy, alongside Ryan Reynolds. Here, she plays a dual role. In the real world, she's Millie, an idealistic game developer, while in the virtual world, she is her avatar, Molotov Girl, a tough and charismatic character. The film is a brilliant action comedy that explores themes like free will and artificial consciousness. Jodie proves she has perfect comedic timing and is completely believable in action sequences. That same year, however, she gave us one of her most intense and dramatic performances in Ridley Scott's The Last Duel. Set in 14th century France, the film tells the true story of the last legally sanctioned duel in France. The plot is narrated from three different perspectives: that of the knight Jean de Carouge, Matt Damon, that of his squire Jacques Legris, Adam Driver, and finally that of his wife, Marguerite de Carouge, played by Jodie. Marguerite accuses Legris of raping her, an accusation the man denies. The film masterfully explores themes of consent, misogyny, and truth in an era where a woman's voice held no value. Jodie's performance is the beating heart of the film. It's heartbreaking, proud, and courageous. She carries the entire emotional weight of the story, giving us a powerful medieval Me Too narrative. But Jodie Comer doesn't stop. Her thirst for a challenge also led her to the stage. In 2022, she made her West End debut in Prima Facie, a devastating one-woman play. She portrays Tessa, a brilliant defense barrister who finds herself on the other side of the legal system when she is sexually assaulted. It's a tour de force of nearly 2 hours where Jodie is alone on stage, transforming her performance into a powerful act of protest. The show was a massive success, earning her an Olivier Award in London and, after transferring to Broadway, a Tony Award, the highest honor in American theater. More recently, we saw her in The End We Start From, a survival drama film where she plays a new mother trying to find safety for herself and her baby in a London submerged by an apocalyptic flood. It's a more intimate, physical, and almost primal performance. And what about her private life? Jodie is notoriously private. She is very close to her family and her Liverpudlian roots, returning to her hometown whenever she can. She doesn't like the gossip spotlight and prefers to let her work speak for itself. One curiosity that defines her is her relationship with accents. She has said that as a child, she and her dad would have fun imitating people in TV commercials. This natural gift, combined with meticulous work with dialogue coaches, has become her trademark. Despite her global success, those who work with her describe her as humble, down-to-earth, and a hard worker. Another important figure for her is fellow Liverpool actor Stephen Graham, who was one of her early mentors and helped her find an agent at the start of her career. In conclusion, Jodie Comer is proof that talent, when combined with dedication, bold choices, and authenticity, knows no bounds. From the most stylish psychopath on TV to a champion of justice in a courtroom to a virtual action hero, she has proven she can be anyone, convincing us every single time. And the most exciting part is that her career is still just beginning. We can't wait to see what other worlds she'll take us to next. And that's all for today. Thanks for listening to Actors Are Born. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a review and follow us on your favorite platform. Join us next week for a new portrait. Goodbye.